All right, we're starting on page 8. I need you to turn your voices off. This is page 8. For multiplying fractions. So first you have to write all mixed numbers as improper fractions if you have mixed numbers. Then you're going to simplify up and down and along diagonals if possible. Then you're going to multiply the numerators across, multiply the denominators across, and simplify if necessary. All right. So we're looking up and down. These can't be simplified, but if we look across, we have a 3 and a 6. What could we divide both of those by? 2 will not go into 3, but we could divide them by 3. What's 3 divided by itself? 1. What is 6 divided by 3? 2. So now I have 1 times 5, which is 5. And 8 times 2, which is 16. Guys, I'm going to start sending you. I need you to keep your mouth shut. People are here to try and figure this out. If you're talking, I guess. I don't know if you're talking. But if you are talking, I'm going to start calling you out. What do you need, Nick? Yeah, they're over there. You didn't find your... All these green folders. Looks like this. We can't simplify 5/16, so that is it. Nick, that's it. That's the bracket, Nick. What are you doing? That's the bracket, Nick. All right. Looking at number 2. I can't simplify up and down, but I see a 2 and an 8. What can I take out of the 2 and the 8? Not 4, but 2. 2 divided by itself is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Why are we doing that? Jaden, turn around. We're simplifying before we multiply. That's what we're doing. We're not multiplying across. We're multiplying across the top and across the bottom, but we're not multiplying across the diagonal. Yeah, no, we don't multiply across the diagonal. All right, what's 1 times 7? 7. What's 5 times 4? 20. Otherwise, had we done this without Jocelyn, bring it to me now. Okay, then what are we doing that we're all so interested in? I don't know either. Turn around, Allison. Move your whole body so you can focus. That's beautiful. Thank you. If we did not simplify across here, we would have said 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 8 is 40. And then we would have had to divide by 2 here. Okay? Jocelyn, move. Your back is to me. It's not okay. Find a different seat now. All right, first thing we have to do is write all mixed numbers as improper fractions. So 7/16 is fine. We're going to rewrite that. Times 1 times 5 is what? 5 plus the 1 on top is 6. So I have 6/5. All right, so the first thing I would do is see if I could simplify. I can't across this diagonal, but looking here, they're both even. So what could I divide them both by? 2. What's 6 divided by 2? 3. 3. Keaton and Jaden, guys. What? McKenna, come here. I need to tell you something. It's going to be see you later in a minute. 16 divided by 2 is? 8. So now I have 7 times 3. Taylor, find a different seat. Your back is to me. Yeah, quickly, please. 7 times 3 is 21. And 8 times 5 is 40. That is as simple as it can get. I have to change these to improper fractions. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus that 1 makes 4. So I have 4/3 times, what's 8 times 2? 16 plus 5 is 21. Keaton, quit. All right, I noticed, no. You know how to do all this? Come to, yeah. It's not a good time to use the bathroom. Sorry. If you can hold it, that'd be good. If not, run, I guess. Hurry up. All right. So looking across this diagonal, I have a 4 and an 8. What can I divide them both by? Yes, I could divide by 2, but I also could divide them by 4. What's 4 divided by 4? What's 8 divided by 4? 2. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Look across this diagonal. What can I divide them both by? 3. 3 divided by itself is 1. And this is 7. Does this make our multiplication much easier? Yes. At the top, I have 1 times 7, which is 7. And on the bottom, I have 1 times 2, which is 2. Now, how many groups of 2 can I take out of 7? 3 groups of 2 makes how many? 6. What's 7 minus 6? 1. Out of what? Yes. You should know how to go from mixed to improper back to mixed. You need to go back and review then, because this is review. All right. So watch very closely how we go from mixed to improper. We take the bottom times the whole number. Peyton, please. 8 times 2 is what? Plus 3. 19. All over the bottom number. So we're going to do the same thing with the second mixed number. The bottom times the whole number. What's 7 times 1? 7 plus 5. 12. Hey, and if you need to see, you can sit up or move yourself. All right. There's nothing I can do about the 19 and the 7. What about the 8 and the 12? I could take a 4 out. So what's 8 divided by 4? 2. What's 12 divided by 4? 3. That makes it a little bit easier, but I still probably want to use my multiplication table. 19 times 3, 57. And 2 times 7 is 14. Now here's where it gets tricky. How many groups of 14? So I'm gonna, can you please be quiet, Peyton? Yeah. If I follow my 14, I'm trying to get something under 57 without going over. Well, 14 times 4 is 56. So 4 wholes is 56. So what's remaining? 1. Yeah, imagine, paying attention, figuring it out. All right, same thing here. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more makes 5 fourths, times, what's 10 times 3? 30 plus 7 is 37. Now, I can't do anything across this diagonal. What about this one? 5. What's 5 divided by itself? What's 10 divided by 5? 2. So I have 1 times 37 and 4 times 2. Peyton, it's nonstop. You don't even realize it. Please be quiet. How many groups of 8 can I take out? 4, which is 32. What's 37 minus 32? 5 eighths. All right. Questions on page 8. Guys, if you're still struggling with going from mixed to improper, you need to go back and review that. Oh, the world is your oyster shell. Just kidding. The world is outside your oyster shell. Get out of your shell and go look for information. Okay, page 9. 9 times 2, 18 plus 2. What's 8 times 1? Plus 5 is, there is way too much chatter in this room. Please be quiet. I notice these are both even and they're both divisible by 4. What's 20 divided by 4? What's 8 divided by 4? Now I'm multiplying across the top. 5 times 13 is 65. 9 times 2 is 18. So then I would follow my 18 until I got something close to 65 without going over. So 54 is how many times? 3 times. Good. Then I have 11 out of that 18. Can we please stop the excess chatter? They're driving me bananas. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1. 9 times 5. 45 plus 7. These don't look very pretty, do they? Why would they do this to us? Let's see what happens. 13 times 52. 680. 54. So I would divide by 54. Did you get 12 and some remaining or 13? 12 and some remaining. So 12, guys, please be quiet. 12 times 54 is 650. Is that right? 650? I don't have a calculator that works. Good, it should end in an 8. So 680. Oops, clear. 12 times 54, 648. So 680 minus 648. 32. 32 40ths, which is both divisible by 8, right?
Yeah.
12 and 4/5. I divide both by 8. Because we have to simplify it. Bless you. All right, guys, please. Keaton and Jaden, McKenna and Peyton. Wait, someone's talking to you. Guys, if your mouth's moving and I hear noise coming from it, I'm just assuming you're talking. So I'm sorry if I assume incorrectly. But typically when your mouth's moving and sound's coming out of it, I refer to that as talking. So can you just be quiet? Please? What if you could just shut your mouth so we could actually do this and not have to keep stopping? Here we go, still talking. All right, 10 times 5 plus 1. 8 times 1 plus 7. So I can take what out of here? 5. So 3 and 2. 51 times 3. 153 should be 150. Isn't it not 50? 153. Clear. 51.
But I was one away.
I was confused. Okay. And 2 times 8 is 16. So this divided by 16 gives us 9 wholes. 9 times 16 is 144. So we have 9 remaining. 4 times 10 is 40. So 49 tenths. Here's a good question. How do I write 5 as a fraction? 5 over 1. What can I take across this diagonal? 5. So I have a 1 and a 2. So now I have 49 divided by 2. 48 would be 24. So 24 and 1/2. Oh, dear, dear, dear. What do we have here? All right. Following our order of operations, we have to multiply first. Cameron, please stop. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15/4. Times 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6/5. I have to do multiplication first because of order of operations. So take out a multiple of 5 3 times and once, a multiple of 2 3 times and twice. So I'm left with 9 halves, which is 4.5. So I have 4 plus 2, which is 6, plus 5, 6, plus 1/2, which is what? How do I write 1/2 as 6? I have to multiply both by 3. So 3, 6 plus 3, 6 is 8 6. So I have one more. So this becomes 7 and how many 6? 2 6, which is actually 7 and 1/3 because I have to divide by 2. So those ones were way more work for sure. Here they want us to yeah. No. They want us to subtract first. So 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 2. So 3 halves minus 3/5. I do have to times these both by 5 and these both by 2 because I need my denominators to be the same. 15/10 minus 6/10. 9/10. Now what do I have to do? Multiply it by this. So 6 times 1 is 6. So 7 6 times 9/10. What can I take across this diagonal? 3 times here, 2 times here. So 21/20 or 1 and 1/20. All right. 1 and 1/20. Don't worry, you don't have a ton of problems to try on your own. But 2/3 of and something means you're multiplying. So we would say this, 2 times 16 is 32, so 45/16 times 2/3. How many? Oh, we don't want that. We want to know what 1/3 is because that's what's left. If she used 2/3, 1/3 is left. I do. So this goes in once 15. 15/16 is left. That was a little tricky. All right. 1 and 1/4 times further than his longest run. We're going to multiply. 3 times 15 is 45. So 52/15. Jaden, why don't you just leave? I literally asked you to be quiet and you turn around while I'm talking to you. Doesn't seem very bright to me. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5/4. So we can take 1 and 3. Can 4 go into 52? Yeah. 13 and 1. So 13/3 is 4 and 1/3 miles. All right, so your job is to try page 10. Try page 10.